I have a few mothers crying out for help this couple weeks, so I thought I'd make this video to help you guys. Now, if you have sons and daughters who are going off the rail and you are having difficulties with them, you are not communicating with them properly, they're running away from home, or you're continuously fighting, this video is good for you. Now, you're not going to like this, but I'm going to say it. Your sons and daughters who you are having difficulty with are actually Buddhas in disguise. They really are here to test you for your faith. They are here to put you through fire, to burn you into the ground, so you can rise from your ashes as the phoenix. How else would you evolve? How else would you transcend and ascend to a higher level of existence? Now, there's a collective thread in between all these mothers who have contacted me. They are all either coaches or healers or psychologists. These people have made a vow or a promise to the divine that they are going to help others. They are going to somehow serve the higher power. So now the higher power have delivered situations to really test you, to see whether you are sincere or not, whether you deserve to be fortified or not, whether you are qualified to be given the task to really help people or not. So many people make the vow to want to be a higher soul, to want to transcend, to want to ascend to the fifth dimension, to want to, walk away from this third dimension. Now, you have been put to test. And one of the collective thread, again, between all these mothers, is they all, in a way, relinquish their responsibility. They all shower their sons and daughters everywhere else except wanting to really deal with it. They send them to India, they send them to China, they send them to the father, they send them to some other coaches and some other monks or, meditation classes, and send them to retreats, but they don't want to deal with it because it's too bloody hard. And it's heartbreaking because you pretty much have given your life to your sons and daughters. You have made so much sacrifice and you watch them grow. And now they are turning their back against you. They disrespect you. They steal from you. They don't listen to you. They can't even communicate with you. They do the opposite of what you want them to do. And they remind you again and again of your value. And of course, that triggers your trauma, your ancestral trauma. So you are kind of like stuck in between your relationship with your parents and your relationship with them. But guess what? Your sons and daughters who are having these conflicts with you are giving you a chance to give birth to a higher version of you. They don't do it randomly. They do it because they have a soul contract with you, because you have a soul contract with them. And if you have not healed your relationship with yourself, if you have not healed your relationship with your own mother or with your own father, then that relationship, that unhealed relationship, is going to be passed down onto your next generation. No surprise there. Right? Jesus even said, the son must finish the sin of the father. The daughter must finish the sin of the mother. So we can't get away with it. If we claim ourselves to be an awakened soul, if we have stepped into a coaching position, if we are dealing with other people's mind by calling ourselves a psychologist or psychotherapist, if we call ourselves a healer, then we must prove to the divine that we are capable of doing so. And so the divine will test us. That is our examination of entry into a higher dimension. You are taking the exam right now. You are sitting for the exam, for the entrance to go to the fifth dimension. Do you think the fifth dimension is just open for everyone to go? Some people's frequency cannot calibrate with the fifth dimension, so they can't go. And this is the test. This is the examination each one of us must take. And if we have soul contracts with our sons and daughters, and they have soul contracts with us, do you think you can actually disown this responsibility and go to the fifth dimension? And if you don't go, then guess what happened to your sons and daughters? They get also kept behind. You end up to be their obstacles to go as well. So this is a serious situation. Don't relinquish your responsibility. Showering them to somebody else is never going to solve the problem because they don't have soul contract with those people. Their mother and father, you and the person you have the son and daughters with, you have soul contracts with them. They have soul contracts with you. Only you two can help them. They can't help themselves because they have entities. They're riddled with entities because of the alcohol and the drugs that they are taking, or the sexual partners that they don't know about. They have sexual partners that they don't even know. They meet them and then they have sex. And that kind of sex with no love is basically a feeding station. Their sexual energy is getting harvested left, right, and center. So please do not let them go out there to defend for themselves. They can't. You are their protector, whether you like it or not. You have vowed to protect them the moment you conceive them. You have vowed to be their guardian angels on earth. And they have vowed to be your masters in disguise. They are here to trigger you. They are here to push you to the place where you can't go any lower. So the only place for you to go is up. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's easy for me to say that now because I myself have gone through the fire. I have been burned to the ground, into ashes. But the love in my heart, the love from the divine to me, and the love my kids have for me, have remade me into the phoenix. So I rise from the ashes. It's easy for me to say that now because I have gone through the fucking fire. Don't think you can just turn into a phoenix without going through the fire. It doesn't exist. It doesn't work. So you got to claim that responsibility. You have to be brave enough to actually look at the situation square in the eyes and understand that you are now taking the examination because you want to go into a higher place in your soul. I just want to make this quick video. It's not my responsibility to tell you what to do because you all know what to do. You are the source of all your problems. and you are the answer to all your problems. And out of everything that is available to you out there, love, genuine love, divine love, compassionate love, unconditional love is the only answer. And every single human being is capable of that because it's written inside the code of our DNA. The only time that you are not capable of doing that is because you have forgotten who you are. So all you have to do is to remember your divine identity. Remember why you have that child in the first place. And even if that child seems to come as an accident, it's not an accident. You have soul contracts with each other for that person to come through you. You are the portal for that person to go from the higher dimension into the lower dimension. And now you are also the person to help that child to go from a lower dimension to the higher dimension, and vice versa. You are each other's portal. That is your examination. How true is your love? How sincere is your dedication? How honest are you to the divine? And you can't lie to the divine. You can lie to yourself. You can lie on the internet, to your social network, to your daughters and sons. You can say, I love you. But if they don't feel your genuine love, your love is worth shit. So be aware of that and be brave enough to own your responsibility. It is the hardest road to walk, but it leads to your greatest liberation. You will reach the quantum leap. It will save you thousands of years of bad karma. That's how powerful you are. You have the power to transcend yourself. Use this opportunity to transcend yourself, to identify your soul's highest potential to grow. And your son and daughters are helping you with that. So come back to the basics. Come back to love. Come back to your sincerity. Come back to genuine, true love. Everything they have ever said to you that hurt your feeling, it's not true. It's not them speaking to you. It's the entity speaking to you through them. Everything that you have ever said to them that hurts them, it's also not you. It's also entities speaking through you. So please do not allow entities to fight the entities. The entities will leave as soon as you cultivate your love, because their energy cannot calibrate with the energy of love. Hopefully, I give you some homework to do. It is your responsibility, and it is all within your power to do so. You now just have to claim your authority and your power to execute that. Okay? Hopefully, this wake you up a little bit. Tough love. Bye for now. Blessings.